Hello Cancers, it's me Anatoly and welcome to your monthly tarot reading for February 2018. My cards tell me the truth and for you Cancers I'm pulling out 3 cards that will represent 3 decades of the February, and together we'll see what is most important thing you should focus on. So checking my cards, and the first card, the second, and the third. So from the beginning I must notice that it's not going to be the same for everybody. It's just take the general trends. Before I start the reading, I would like to say that the most important event starts on the 31st of January with the lunar eclipse, and will end at the 15th February by solar eclipse. In this period, I don't recommend you to buy new things, to start new activities and relationship. Rather do your plans and clean your mind and environment. Start activity after 15th January, but at the moment of the solar eclipse, make a wish. It will come true in the next 6 months, but do your wish, do it right. So Cancers, change is coming, and there is no way to avoid it. Friends can turn against you, and you may suddenly lose your job. A business can collapse overnight. Your partner can suddenly up and leave you. So the change it brings with this card will be harsh, but in the long run will generally be understood and cleansing. After the path has been cleared for you, you will be much more wiser and better informed to continue your life journey. The Tower asks you to break down the structures that you have surrounded yourself. This can be a painful, of course, and difficult process if you resist against the external forces that are pushing you to reveal more of yourself. Breaking through these patterns can cause a great deal of anguish, but remember that the tower will fall whatever you like or not, because you have reached your limits in this area and can no longer live with it. So in a love or relationship, the tower is not saying to break up, but it does instruct us to be aware of which part of the relationship is fantasy and which part are based in reality. Make doubly sure that this time you do not have a fantasy connection with your partner or potential partner, because fantasy blocks only build fantasy buildings, and sometimes we are more attached to our fantasy buildings than we are real ones, but fantasies always bring the tower down. So be honest with you, be honest with yourself, be honest with your partner. So this is advice of this card of the first part of the February. I recognize that the disruption occur because it is needed. Try to find the positive in it, and then second part of the February will be focused on work. So be willing to work, be patient, and yeah, this card is indicate for the further education or study in order to hone your skills. You might already be proficient in the particular skills, but you are now seeking to master those skills. If you're seeking employment, this card can indicate that you will be hired into the new position that tests your skills and is demanding. Have faith in yourself. What are your that you can do what is needed to be successful in the position. If you are currently working, you may be saddled with far more responsibility and tasks that then can be accomplishment well. So don't hesitate to request assistance from supervisors with prioritizing. You can only do so much, so be realistic. Also, if you will be more concentrated and focusing, you may become a perfectionist. While it is important to get the details right, be aware of any tendency toward the perfectionism. You may lose sight of the bigger picture. And this card refers to work again, and in extremely positive way. So it's a very positive card, and even if you don't work outside the home, it means that your efforts are seen, appreciated, and are well respected. This card indicates opportunities to expand your horizon through study, travel, business enterprise, and learning. You can do to open doors for yourself and create more development and self-exploration opportunities. It also signifies the changes and challenges that are up ahead and that are associated with expanding your horizons, as I said. This is a card of vision and foresight and looking for greater possibilities. So it's time to accept your vision and be confident that you will achieve it. Move ahead and be strong. In connection of that, I'd like to pulling out an additional card. So to clear the whole situation of the February. And the SSC concerns this card is about your success, victory, and public recognition. You will be focused on creating success and will build your personal brand and reputation. And now I understand that the changes that comes with the first decade, with the tower, you need it, because after this disaster you will be more successful. So thank you very much for visiting my channel, for watching this video, sharing it, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for attention, and see you next month. So bye bye. Thank you.